at the beginning of the year, I decided that I was tired of being Jabba the Hutt. Hi lovies, it's Sharie. Welcome to The Skinny, where I'm going to tell you all of my tips and tricks for how I'm getting skinnier. And you don't have to listen to them because this is the internet and you don't have to do what you don't want to do. So I decided to start this series after having a couple of inquiries about my weight loss. If you are new to my channel, I have lost 45 pounds so far since the beginning of the year. And I've just had a lot of questions about it. And I'm gonna try and offer what I can. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. Some of the things I do probably aren't healthy. Some of the things I eat aren't healthy, but this is what works for me. This is what makes me feel content and happy and is showing results. So your results may vary, and I don't expect you to follow everything that I do, and it's like the end all be all. You have to do what's best for your body. So do you. I'll do me. So when I still have 70 more pounds to go, and I know every time I tell someone I've lost 45 pounds, they're all like, wow, that's so much pounds. But I don't really feel like it is. And I think that's because I see myself every day. So like I only notice the subtle differences. I don't really feel like I look that much different. I think on camera I do because my face looks thinner. But that's where I gain a lot of weight because I have big cheeks anyway. So like the fatter I get, the more of a, like hamsterish I look. My face is where I lose it first. And my body is where I lose it not first. So, I mean, I've definitely different body-wise. I've gone down 4 or 5 clothing sizes. Again, I'm not really 100% positive on that because I wore like a lot of leggings before and like baggy t-shirts, so I don't actually know what my size was before. But clothing that fit me in February, January is now like hanging off, so I'm guessing I've gone down at least 3 or 4 sizes. And I notice more differences in my body, like ability to do things, than I do clothing, mostly because I just never have really been into clothing. But I can cross my legs. That's like a huge thing. I mean, before I couldn't cross my legs because they were just too meaty. But now I can get all basic instinct crossing everywhere. I don't get winded. I can actually like walk a lot of places without like huffing and sweating. So that's pretty cool. I can shop in normal plus size sections in stores, which is cool. So these are things that I use as motivators to kind of keep me going. And with these videos, I'm just gonna do some like what I eat in a day videos. I'm gonna do some like, you know, before each what I ate today, maybe like an update, like, you know, here's my current weight. You know, this is how much I've lost. I'm probably not gonna do my current weight. You guys don't need to know that business, but I'll tell you how much I've lost, like maybe some like feelings from that week. So maybe it'll be like a weekly update. I don't know. Let me know down below if that's something you're interested in or what level of information you guys want. But I'm in no way telling anyone that this is how you have to do it or how you should do it. This is just what I do, and I think that maybe someone could get a little tippy tip from me to help them, because I love internet videos that give me tippy tips. Also, I was super nervous to do these videos because there's so much judginess, especially on the internet, about people in general and especially their food. I am not here to sell a lifestyle to you. I am not here to ask you for your blunt and rude opinions. If you do not like what I eat, then don't eat it. There's no need to say anything about it. I don't care. I'm gonna eat it anyway. I will delete your comment. I don't want any negativity. This is not a negative thing. This is what's working for me, obviously, and I'm gonna continue to do it. So your comments won't affect that, but I will not allow them to stay in my down bars. So disclaimer, I am an omnivore, so that means I eat meat. So if you are offended by meat, I am going to do like a what I ate today video if it includes meat before the meat is shown. I will put a little thing saying, you know, this meal contains proteins that you don't like, so you might want to skip to this or don't watch it. But usually I only have meat at night, so that's usually the very end of the video is dinner. So I will put a little disclaimer so you guys don't have to see it. I'm not here to make you watch me eat chicken or anything like that. If that offends you, I'm sorry. But that's my lifestyle choice, and I would totally watch you eat tofu. Because I do vegetarian dishes sometimes. My husband is not a huge fan, but I do them sometimes. So I just want to be sensitive to everyone's needs and desires, because I'm not here to offend anyone or tell anyone that they or make anyone feel like they're wrong, but I also don't want that projected on me from your end. So let's all keep it copacetic. So I will try and be as sensitive to other people's diet choices as possible, but I am not here to be changed or told I'm a terrible person because of what I eat, it's not going to change anything. I've already been told that I'm a terrible person. I don't really need to hear it again. So I'm just going to kind of give you an outline of what I do now, and then you can see the actual in-life version of that in the videos. So the first thing that I did when I decided to get less fat was move more. Now, I hate working out. That is not fun for me. Working out has to be sneaky. It has to not feel like working out. So I take the dogs on a walk, which not only benefits me, but benefits them as well. And that's weather permitting, of course. If it's raining, I'm not going to take them on a walk. But I just walk up and down our road, which isn't very busy. And the dogs love it, and it gives me a workout and gives them a workout, and everybody's happy. If it's raining, I try and do something inside, like yoga, something like that, just for like 30 minutes. Get some kind of physical activity in there. Or if I don't even feel like doing that, then I will just dance around. I will just turn on my radio in my kitchen, and while I'm cleaning and stuff, just shake it, twerk it, twerk it. Just any kind of physical activity, and I think it's working because I didn't have any at all before, so any kind of physical activity is a plus at this point. So eventually I will probably have to beef that up a little bit to keep from plateauing, but for now, it's working. But I suggest if you are a person who does not like working out, find something fun that you do like. It's a great way to just like easily get some calorie burn. I try and move even when I'm sitting. So like I bought some little 5-pound dumbbell things. I put them right next to my chair that I sit in while I watch TV, and I will, like, during commercials, or if my husband and I are watching a show, I'll try and like do some reps or something. Get my beefy arms on. But just little things that you can do in your day to move more. Park farther away. You know, when you're at the grocery store, I know everyone wants like that front parking place. I try and park like at the very end, but closest to the buggy return. So, you know, just little bits. I take extra laps when I'm at the grocery store. Usually end up buying more shit, but you move more. Shopping is cardio. I do stick to a pretty low calorie diet, which some people find challenging. I try and eat 1,300 calories a day, or no more than 1,300 calories a day. If I do work out, or if I feel like I did a lot of moving, I'll do 1,500 because I usually burn about 200 calories doing them physical activities. But if I didn't work out that day, or it's been rainy and I'm kind of slothy, then I'll just stick to 1,300. I'm averaging about a 2 to 3 pound a week weight loss, which is pretty good. But it's also sort of healthy. I think any more than that and you're getting a little crazy. This is a little bit easy for me to stick to that kind of calorie diet because I don't eat breakfast. Not because I'm trying to starve myself, but just because I've never eaten breakfast. I'm just not hungry that early in the morning. I actually get nauseous if I force myself to eat, because every doctor on this planet is going to tell you that you need to eat breakfast, but if your body says you don't need to eat breakfast, then don't. So I usually will have a snackaroo around like 10. I'll have some fruit, some cantaloupe, a banana, an apple. If I'm super hungry, I'll have fruit and like some grits, or like 1 serving of grits, or like oatmeal. Then that's around 10, and then usually I get hungry for like food around lunch, which is around 1:30, and then I'll have, lately I've been having power bars and fruit, but if not, then I'll have like half a sandwich, or an open-faced sandwich, and fruit, or I'll have salad. I mean, like I'll do all that in the video to show you guys what I eat. But yeah, and then for dinner I have a protein, a vegetable, and a healthy starch. So we try and stick to sweet potatoes, but sometimes I'll have like roasted corn, or sweet potatoes, or white potatoes, but I split it with my husband, so it's not a whole bunch of starch. My favorite thing to do is roast a protein or grill a protein, and then just roast this huge platter of vegetables. Just whatever I have in the fridge, just a little bit of olive oil seasoning, or coconut oil and seasoning, roast it in the oven at 400, delicious, filling, healthy, and then if I have leftovers from this huge tray, then I'll save them and have them for lunch the next day. My biggest hurdle with food is trying to get greens into my diet. I'm not a big greens lover. I don't like salad really, unless it's covered in things that make it not salad anymore. So getting those green vegetables is really hard for me. So usually I have to doctor them up to make them taste good. Again, I will share some recipes that I have for that, where I can doctor up kale and chard and stuff like that, to where I will be able to eat it because it's delicious-y, sort of. I hate smoothies. If you're new to my channel, I have texture issues where like I can't touch certain things, or like they give me like the heebie-jeebies and I want to throw up. They like make my teeth hurt. I don't know. But it's the same way with food. Like I don't like gritty apples. So like I can't eat certain kinds of apples. Like those apples they used to give you in elementary school on your lunch tray. I just can't. I don't really like cooked fruit because, again, squishy. Smoothies, I can force myself to drink like half a smoothie, but I can texturally feel like certain vegetables and fruits in the smoothie. I'm crazy. But anyway, so smoothies are hard for me. I know people always suggest that's a good way to get greens in, and it is, but the only way I can do it is if I chug it, because I just can't get it in there. So those are some of my sort of little tippy tricks to kind of start us out dog paddling. But yeah, so let me know down below if these videos are something that you would be interested in or how you would like me to film them. But anyway, so let's all get less fat together. Whee! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye. Less fat. Okay, so I'm starting my morning with some coffee, and you know that's a must. Sorry about my lighting. I don't really have good kitchen filming lighting. And then I use this So Delicious dairy-free coconut creamer. It is so good. It tastes like normal coffee creamer, and I don't have to add sugar because this has sugar in it. It is sweetened, so I think it's 20 calories a tablespoon. So this is probably 45 calories, maybe 50 with the coffee. And of course I have to show you my adorable cup and my percolator. Morning! We're gonna have some fruit. This is about 10:30 in the morning. I'm having cantaloupe and a nectarine. I didn't end up eating all this, but probably like 80% of it. Then for lunch I had leftovers, some garden tomatoes that I picked that morning, and some kebab leftovers. There's some pineapple and mushrooms and onions and peppers. I don't usually have meat for lunch, but this was what he had on the fridge. For snack, I had some lemon goat cheese. This is from the farmer's market that's near us, and I had one serving of crackers. This stuff is like crack. I have to stop buying it because I can't stop eating it. It's so good. For dinner, I had some oven roasted French fries that we made. I just spray it with coconut oil and bake it at 400, and then I had a brat and a little bit of sauerkraut, bubbies. And then for dessert, I had some sourdough bread with my homemade jam. I had just made it that day, so we decided to have it for dessert. Look at that buttery deliciousness. This was probably about a 1,500 calorie day, but I will start leaving the totals at the end of my videos from now on.